Eliza here chasing down into the corner. Catherine ran out, but Catherine didn't have an overlap, so she couldn't really do much. Meanwhile, 811 is going to be a little issue on port over there as they're going to try to slice through. But if she can get her speed up, she has a nice hole right behind Mary, and she's going to have a great start, although it's not looking like she's going to turn. 814! So Mary's over. Trish gets off the line, port tack in the fleet. Nice start. Flag goes down. 814 clear! So 811, nice port tack in the fleet. She's off and running. Meanwhile, Catherine across in second, and then both Eliza and Julia flipping over early onto port as they go off, and then Mary's just getting off, and she's right back into it. So even though she was early down the pin, she was quick to react and spin around, get back into it, and she's actually already caught up to a couple of these boats. So this is still very close with Trish there, really getting away nicely on the port tack, and this is a consistent lefty. We may need to do a little course adjustment after this.
Yeah.
You see everyone else, mains trimmed in nice and tight, travelers down, boats level. You know, puffs come on, boats should hardly heel at all. They should feather up. Really nice sailing as everyone works off in the lefty here. A little too much on Robin there, and you see the boat just slip sideways like crazy. At that point, maybe you need to start easing the main or even dumping the jib a little bit just to help keep the boat the same angle heel. That way you don't give up so much leeway, and because of that, Mary's now slid in underneath Catherine there, whereas before she was kind of up here. The same line, she probably wasn't getting hurt quite as bad as now. She's right in behind Catherine, eating the bad air, as they've all worked way over into this top right-hand corner. And they're all looking for the ley line, which is getting to be up here soon. And now Mary's doing okay, because the lefty, she's gotten lifted inside. And really a big lefty at the top here as they're just getting the great circle right here. They need a header to get back over here to the lunar mark, but it just keeps lifting and lifting, so they're forced to keep going out. Looks like Mary's going to go for attack early, and she may actually be calling a pretty good ley line there. That's actually, if she can make it from there and lay it and keep the boat smoothly going, she will have passed Catherine just by picking the ley line, which, you know, from here, I'm going to say she's maybe not on it, but she's going to be really close to it. Yeah, she's got it. So provided she doesn't get another header, doesn't heel the boat too much, doesn't, you know, slip sideways all that much, Mary's going to call the ley line perfectly if she can hang in there. And she's actually going to be inside on 811 as well. And so she's going to have gone from third right into, if not second, or if not first, a very strong second, as they come ripping in for the top mark. So now everyone's overstood as the breeze oscillates back to the right. And Catherine, the big loser on that one, is in second, has slid to third. And
these guys are good, they tack. They didn't go as far as.
Oh yeah, these guys tacked early too, so they noticed the ley line as well, which is great. Although they do need to trim in the main still as we come back. And oh, there we have it. Trish manages to stay in first, but the gap is closed as Mary's going to charge hard on her downwind. And a little waves. Be interesting to see how this plays out. It's going to be really tight as Catherine even comes around with speed as well, and she's going to have the ability to close the gap. So all three of these two, or three of the ladies here, are going to come together really at the finish. Although if we look over their shoulders, we see a nice lefty building, and that's going to, well, probably should benefit Trish the most as she's out in front. And it's going to be harder for the ladies behind to get up and close their air down onto them. Although you see Catherine there, she's getting her breeze down onto Mary, and she's going to, there she goes, she's going to roll right over. So she's gotten Mary, and now the question is, are these two going to get caught up, or are they going to keep chasing after Trish? And it looks like they're going to chase, so they're not, Mary's just going to let her go and keep going down. She's done the right thing, and they're going to try to attack the leader together instead of get tangled up and let Trish get further and further away. So that's the battle for second. And then for fourth, Eliza's in a pretty strong position, a decent lead on 8:19. That's Julie and 8:22, Patricia. She's going to have to watch for them to attack from behind, but she's going to have a hard time closing the gauge to get up to our leaders here as they shoot down for the lure mark, or the finish rather, and we're going to go get it. Alright, so it was Trish in 8:11, and then it was Mary in 8:14. Mary charged really hard at the very end there, but Trish was able to hang on and defend. Nice race by those guys. And then Catherine slipped to third on the ley line call, all right there. So
Look at this. We got
Eliza comes in fourth, and then yeah, these two just duking out. She's gonna